Well, hello and welcome to the Pampered Chef family and the Transformers team. We are super excited that you are here. I am Gretchen Thompson, and I have the privilege of leading this amazing team. And our name is the Transformers because this business has truly transformed my life and so many others. And so we are super excited to welcome you to our family. And we are building a community of women who create freedom and joy by showing up with consistency and never giving up. So we believe in you and we believe we are better together. So I'm going to walk you through some of the rewards that are on the table for you as a new consultant, which are huge. Okay. So in your first 6 months as a consultant, you have the opportunity to earn not only cash commission for what you sell, but you are going to be earning free products as well, and up to a $3,000 cash bonus as also. So let's talk about how you're going to do that and what's on the table for you. So the level one new consultant rewards is when you submit $500 in commissionable sales in your first 30 days. Now, with that, you will have earned about $100 in cash commissions, and you're also going to have these products show up at your doorstep. It's the cut and seal, the pivoting peeler, and the 5-in-1 opener. Now, these are great for doing a quick video to show our products on your timeline or, just to share with friends. Then, and by the way, $500 in commissionable sales. Most people do that within their launch party. And an average party is about 350 to 400 right now. Okay, so your level two new consultant rewards is when you submit 1,250 in your first, and you have 90 days to do that. Now, most of our consultants are reaching that 1,250 within their first 2 weeks, just so you know. Many consultants reach that within their launch party. Your income for that level is going to be about $287, so almost $300. And you are going to get this collection of free products that is going to show up at your doorstep. Again, the stone rectangular baker, the Tuscan style herb chicken meal mix, the meatloaf meal mix, the carnitas meal mix. And you're going to get a 25% off shareable discount code that you can offer to someone else to join our team as well. And even if you're not even thinking, oh, I want to be building a team or whatever, I want to encourage you to offer that 25% off coupon and share this amazing business because it truly is life-changing and you just never know. And you have an entire team behind you to support you. So you are not going to have to do the training and the support of your new consultants who join under you. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. Okay, your next level, level three, within your first 90 days is when you submit 2,500 in commissionable sales. So that's about 5 to 8 parties. Your income for that level is going to be about $600. You're going to get this amazing collection of products showing up at your door. It's the new serving dish from our 45th anniversary dinnerware collection. It is gorgeous. You're also going to get the family size quick stir pitcher, the one quart cool and serve bowl, and the small square cool and serve, and another 25% off code that you can share with another friend to join us in the business. And just a side note, they found that people who join this business, who start this business with a friend or two, are like 10 times more successful. So be thinking about those friends that you would love to welcome along, work alongside you. You'll be learning the business and growing at the same time. It's super fun to work your business that way. Now, the next level, level four, is when you submit 5,000 in commissionable sales, and that's about 10 to 15 parties. At this level, you will have earned 1,250 in sales. Many of our consultants do reach this level within their first 30 days, believe it or not. So, and there's no reason why you can't. For that, you're going to get the 4.5 quart stainless steel saute pan and the 3 quart stainless steel saucepan. Okay. Many of our consultants do this in under 60 days, and some of them do it within 30 days, like I said. Okay. And then level five, the granddaddy of them all, is when you reach 10,000 in commissionable sales within your first 180 days or 6 months. Now, as a side note, your 30-day and 180-day end dates, sorry, 30, 90, and 180-day end dates are listed on Consultants Corner. If you're not sure what they are set in stone. If you're not sure what they are, talk to your recruiter or your director or me, and we can help you find them because you want to add those to your calendar in pen. Now, at this level, you will have earned a total of $2,500 in cash commissions, and you're also going to get our amazing deluxe air fryer and oven showing up at your door, along with the small square pizza stone and the air fryer seasoning set. So, the other bonuses that you can earn as a new consultant in your first 6 months is when you build a team. Now, and like I said, most consultants aren't coming in thinking, oh, I'm going to build a big team. Some are, but maybe that's not your mindset. I just want to encourage you to think about sharing this opportunity because it truly is life-changing for so many. And there is up to $3,000 cash bonuses on the table for you that you can only earn in your first 90 days as a consultant. So we would love to help you to earn that $3,000 cash. If you don't earn it, it goes back into the company's coffers, and we don't want that. We want you to earn it. Okay, so let's talk about what is the commission possibility as a new consultant? You know, every consultant comes in with different ideas. I know when I came in, when I joined in 2006, I was thinking I just wanted to make $400 a month just to bridge the gap in our monthly budget. So I was looking to do, you know, maybe 2 or 3 parties a month. Okay, so you can see from this chart, if you're doing 2 to 3 parties a month, you're going to be earning about $200. If you're doing 5 or 6 parties a month, you're going to earn about $500. Now you can see the trend here. It's about $100 per party. So set your goal and message your consultant and or your recruiter and let her know what level you want to be at. It is very, very, very important to set a goal that is going to set you in the right direction. So many consultants come into this business and they say, well, I don't really want to set a goal because I'm afraid that's going to make me a failure if I don't reach it. I'm just going to kind of see what happens and go from there. Big mistake, huge, because if you don't set a goal, it's kind of like getting in your car and not telling the GPS where you want to go. You need to have a goal so that you know where you're driving to. Okay. So set a goal for your monthly sales and your monthly income. Okay. And you can see the chart here, decide where you want to be, and then keep in mind your monthly commission is going to go up depending on your sales for the month. Okay. Just as an example, remember I said when I joined, I was looking to earn $400 a month. My very first paycheck was $366. And now you can see one of my latest paychecks was $4,733. This is working very part-time, flexible hours on my own schedule. Okay. And by the way, this is my full-time job, but 95% of our field does work another full-time job. So if you are working full-time, you are not alone. Okay. You can certainly do this business alongside any full-time job. Okay. Now you can see from this check, my sales commission from the parties that I ran was $36.86. Only about $1,050 of this paycheck was from building a team. So you can, even without building a team, you can earn great money. But of course, when you do build a team, you earn even more and can get all sorts of extra rewards like trips and recognition and stuff like that. Okay, so just a word of advice. This is a snapshot from some of my recent parties, 1 week or a couple of weeks of recent parties. And you can see that some of my parties did not even qualify. A qualified party is $200 in sales. I had out of all these parties, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them didn't even qualify as a party. Okay. There were a few great parties, a medium party, and some average parties. So overbook, okay? If you have one party, that might be your dud party. And then if you only have one party for that week, you're going to feel like a failure. You're going to wonder, you're going to second guess yourself. You're going to think, oh, maybe this isn't for me. But the reality is everybody has dud parties. So you absolutely need to make sure you are overbooking your calendar. So let's talk about our success formula. When we have 4 parties a week with an average of 350 in sales, which is probably on the low side, but we're going to be conservative with a $350 party average at 4 parties a week, you're going to be making 1,400 in sales per week. And then 1,400 in sales over the course of a month is going to be 5,600. 5,600 in sales is going to earn you 1,500 in monthly commissions. What would you do with an extra $1,500? Okay. And it's not going to take up all your time because we have systems in place to help you. Now, the other thing that's going to happen when you're holding 4 virtual parties a week is you are going to find that people are going to want to join you. So usually out of every 4 parties you hold, you'll find one new team member a week when you use the systems that we are going to give you. So, what are your financial goals? Listen, this is your personal business. So you get to decide what you're reaching for, what your goals are, and our job as your leaders is to help you achieve those goals. Okay? So set your goals. In fact, text your leader right now, text your recruiter right now, and let her know what your financial goal is for your monthly income. Now, we do also have a website that we maintain for a quick start training. Now, there's also training on the Pampered Chef website, but I want to encourage you to follow our system because it is simplified. And the systems that are on the Pampered Chef website are really more for teams who don't have a lot of support. Okay, so we have this whole website set up that is going to walk you through step by step what to do. It'll give you scripts for bookings, how to set up and run your virtual parties, and additional training and tools and daily tasks. Okay. The other thing is you want to join our Transformers team page on Facebook. We post recognition in there and all sorts of helpful resources that you want to stay in touch with. You want to reserve your Monday nights at 8 p.m. for our new consultant meetup. This is just join in, ask your questions. You can jump on with ask any sort of, help with anything, whether it's something techie or, you're struggling to find the time to make your booking reach outs or whatever it is, we are here for you at absolutely every Monday at 8 p.m. And then set up your direct deposit because you want to make sure that when you earn that paycheck in a couple of weeks, you're going to get paid. Okay. Now let's talk about how you're going to get the bookings on your calendar. So it's all about numbers. We're going to do your launch party. We're going to set up your launch party and you're going to invite everybody to your launch party. And you are going to get sales from your launch party. You're also going to use a method called Everyone's a Winner. And we have resources to walk you through how you're going to do that in your launch party. But basically, it's just reaching out, messaging people, and following up. Okay. Now, keep in mind, out of everyone you message, 70% will not respond after the first message. And it's not because they hate you. It's not because they hate Pampered Chef or they're not interested. It's because they are busy. Okay. It's because they're busy. And I don't know if you've ever done this, but I certainly have. Somebody messages you, you see it, you forget to respond, it gets buried in cyberspace, and you never get back to them. Well, that's why you need to make sure you are following up repeatedly and you're not going to pester them. You're not going to be pushy. We're going to give you the words and the approach to say, but just keep in mind because it's easy to get in your head about it that, oh, people aren't responding. Maybe this isn't cut out for me. Nothing could be further from the truth. The important thing is to persist and keep your goals in mind, and we are here for you. So here's a little great graphic that shows you out of 30 messages that you send, and our most successful consultants will send 30 messages a day to ask for bookings. Out of 30, 20 will not respond. 8 to 10 will say no, and one or two will say yes. So just keep that ratio in mind as you're messaging people, because the first responses you're going to get are going to be no's, okay? Because those are the people who they just know right off the bat they have no interest in that. But the other people, they're still thinking about it. They just haven't had a chance to respond to you. So you're going to follow up, and that's when you'll hear back either way. Any response is a good response. Your goal is to get a response because you're trying to figure out who you can talk to, who is going to be a good lead for you. Okay. So here's your call to action. Ask yourself this: when are you going to do reach outs? Reaching out on a daily basis to ask for bookings is the number one, by far, activity that you will need to do to be successful. Okay. We are here for you. We're going to give you the wording. We're going to come alongside you, cheer you on, but we can't do the work for you. So you have to do the reach outs and ask people and do the follow up. So when are you going to do that? If you work full time, or if you have kids at home, if you're caring for parents, you need to schedule the time daily to reach out, and then ask yourself, how many reach outs are you going to do each day? I would rather see you do 5 reach outs a day consistently than say, well, once a week, I'm going to do 50. Okay, because your goal here is to establish the habit of reaching out on a daily basis. And I also know this: once you start with 5, it's really easy to just keep going. And pretty soon you'll find that you've done 10, 20. So set that goal. Ask yourself, how are you going to track? The website that I referred to earlier does have a tracker that you can download and print, or you can use it digitally. It is super, super important to keep track of who you're asking so that you can go back and follow up. And then message your recruiter when you get your first booking so that we can celebrate with you and walk you through the next steps of how you're going to set up that party. Now, I want to encourage you to ask questions, because this is how we know you are working. If we don't hear from you, that's when we worry. So you don't need to apologize for asking too many questions. There's no such thing as too many questions. So right now, text or private message the words to your recruiter. Call number 1 done, monthly income, and tell your recruiter, what is your desired monthly income? Okay. So we want to support you in your goals, whatever they may be. And so text that to your recruiter right now. Thank you again for taking the time to watch this video, and we are super, super excited to welcome you to the team and can't wait to see all your success.